Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik wa zid ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala ali Sayyidina wa Maulana Muhammad. Honourable guest, Mr. Muhammad Aman Ullah, and beloved lecturers, PhD students, master students from various departments of International Islamic University, Malaysia. First of all, most welcome to the university, our university. Is it the first time?
Yeah, first time in Malaysia.
What is your impression?
Yeah, great impression. I heard a lot of things about it.
Alhamdulillah. And we have a very strong community from your country.
Yeah.
So they are becoming the ambassadors of IIUM. Because IIUM, when I looked into your CV, I saw you are believing true education, right?
Yep.
Then what is true? That is a question. For IIUM, it is established as a recommendation of the first Islamic Education Conference held in Makkah in 1977, realizing the malaise of Muslim Ummah. The backwardness of the Muslim Ummah is because of the major problem which is related to the education. That is why if you have gone through the vision and mission of our university, you can see university's mission can be summarized into triple ICE. Triple ICE, the three I's and CE. First I, can student help me? First I? Islamization of the knowledge. Second, integration. Thirdly, internationalization. And four, comprehensive excellence. Triple ICE. So this is actually Islamization of the knowledge. When you say the knowledge is not neutral. Knowledge is actually affected or infused or ingrained by where it comes from. So if it is from West, it is that philosophy it carries with. If it is from East, now our purpose of this university is actually, looking into or reconstruct it based on the Islamic philosophy, Islamization of the knowledge. To put in simply, but it is a little bit more complex topic. Then integration of the knowledge. We have a lot of ulama here who have background in Islamic sciences, and we have also scholars who has access to the human sciences. But our university believes that it shouldn't go parallel. It should be integrated, right? We in Arabic say we have naqli knowledge and aqli knowledge. This has to be integrated. In other words, the text and context has to be integrated. Thirdly, internationalization. We are now, maybe if you come to the campus, you can, the right side, you have seen Tawheedic epistemology, which is more about the Islamization integration. Then the second term, which is ummatic excellence, that is actually a reframing or rephrasing the comprehensive excellence. So we believe in comprehensive excellence. So I think your vision will resonate much with our students, and we are very happy to welcome you here. Actually, Mr. Muhammad Aman Ullah just asked me, can I meet you? So why should he meet me? Let meet the students. Let him talk to the people rather than go one by one. Then I am coordinator for this center. This center is Sayyid Ismail Shihabuddin Council for Visionary Leadership. That is also will resonate with you much because he is a South Indian scholar. He wrote this tafsir, Ala Hamish Tafasir. This is a 7 volumes of tafsir written in Arabic. He is not an Arab, but he studied Arabic. Why he wrote in Arabic? Because he wants to talk to the global Muslim world. If he writes his mother tongue, which is Malayalam, can speak to 8 million people. But when he's used this language, which is the Lughatul Quran, the Quran's language, he can talk to a global world. So his purpose is also integrated education, true education, which the word you prefer. And this Sisco, we call it an acronym. Sisco is a research center under the Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman Kuli of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences. Abdul Hamid Abu Sulaiman was our rector. He was the rector for 10 years of this university. He has a vital role in its software and hardware, which I mean in terms of its syllabus and in terms of its infrastructure. Another visionary which you can look up to. Because of his contribution, these all students are here. So our university, our Kulliya is also actually, working for creating good ambassadors. So Alhamdulillah, we are so happy to welcome you here. Let me give a long CV. Let me brief little bit because of saving the time. Mr. Muhammad Aman Ullah is more than an educator. He is a policy strategist, a systems builder, a pioneering reformist whose work spans continents and touches millions of lives. Barakallahu feekum. As a member of the National Curriculum Coordination Committee at the Ministry of Education in Bangladesh, he is at the very heart of shaping the nation's academic future. He is instrumental in crafting the 2027 national curriculum, where he passionately advocated for an authored proposal to integrate quantum mechanics, maybe you will touch in today's talk, artificial intelligence, mashallah, because we are suffering from intellectual obesity now. Not the physical problem, intellectual obesity, because we don't use our brain, right?
Yeah.
And nanotechnology into the core syllabus, ensuring that our students evolve from passive consumers to active creators of the knowledge. His philosophy, which he terms a true education, uniquely harmonizes scientific rigor with behavioral intelligence, and ethical grounding, aiming to develop leaders who are as morally anchored as they are intellectually capable. So he's been in this field for 12 years and driving force behind English Olympiad Global, a monumental educational monument that has cultivated a network of 6,500 campus ambassadors across more than 100 non-English speaking countries, reaching an astonishing 190 million individuals. MashaAllah, barakallah fikum, Sheikh. We are really looking forward to your wisdom and insights. I'm closing the long CV because the students have I don't want to test their patience by taking a lot of time. Marratun ukhra, barakallahu fikum, ahlan wa sahlan. With that, the floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And thank you very much for describing a lot of things. And I'd like to show my gratitude for just coming here, giving your time. It's valuable. Special thanks to the director of the program, Dr. Muhsin, and it is an incredible honor for me coming here to talk with you. At the beginning, I would like to say I'm just doing something different in our country. I would like to mention another Dr. Afzal. He is a friend of mine, a teacher of the IIUM.
Yes.
Engineering department. And maybe we are meeting here today after 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever I was coming here to Malaysia, I have many visions with diplomats, talking with Islamic leaders, some scholars, what exactly we are doing in our country and other countries like USA, UK, what they are doing. The total topic is about the future. If you know about the nanotechnology, it is still led by USA. Even China can't make a 3 to 6 nanometer device. They have to make something after 7 nanometer because they have no lithographic machine, no access to that kind of technology. Who are leading them? America is leading them. And their allies like Dutch people. So they know English better, they know science better, but countries like Bangladesh, India, subcontinent, or sometimes Muslim world, Arab countries, Saudi Arabia, even in Malaysia, we have to have something very different. And I was talking about a very important assignment of USA called quantum education. It is not about quantum science only, how education should be implemented in the whole world. So our leadership should have some knowledge that should lead the future. That's why our topic is maybe future of leadership and conviction. And I'm writing a big book called Conviction. It is the life of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his leadership, and what is the conviction? What conviction he has shown in his life. And that is the story of the book. And I saw that leaders from USA, Russia, China, even UK, they couldn't solve a problem at COVID time making a single vaccine, right? They were scattered. None could come to one point, okay? Let's make one vaccine for the whole world. They couldn't do it. It could be, right? Because of lack of leadership. You know, Trump was the president at that moment. He was kind of scattered. His decision was like, no, COVID is nothing. China is making their own vaccine. Russia declared they made one. Finally, every vaccine came to a failure. So leadership has a big failure. That's why we would like to talk about leadership. And recently I have published a magazine for English Olympiad, and the magazine's topic is, you see, the year of quantum education. And I shared the idea with our educationists of the country when they recruited me as the member of National Curriculum Committee. When they recruited me, they rejected some profile like Samina Lutfa, you know, Mamoon, Mr. Mamoon. They rejected their profile after 1 year. Then they recruited me. Why they recruited me? Because sometimes I was bold enough to protect some rights. Professor said Islamization of knowledge. Sometimes they were talking about the right of LGBT. And it was in the topic of our curriculum in a country where 90% Muslims are living. And my teacher said, Mr. Aman, you must protect it. And I fought it and stopped it. And then we recruited some other professors like Professor Sultana Razia, another chemistry professor from Buet, the most famous university of Bangladesh. And we worked hard. You know, some days ago, we had a prime minister, and there was a problem, and it was a big fight. She killed many students, then she left the country. After that, we wanted to reshape the education. That's why we are giving our nation a true education. From this year, students are learning nanotechnology in the textbook, quantum education, quantum science, quantum physics, quantum mechanics, even quantum computing at their textbook. How we did it? We wanted to talk with many professors of USA who came from Muslim background, and they suggest us do something extraordinary because White House is spending billions of dollars. No one is aware about it. So they spent a lot of money. Who are spending? Who are investing? One of the giant investor is Boeing. Do you know Boeing? The aeroplane maker. And the F-35 makers. They're investing for quantum education. Can you imagine? And Amazon, Google, Microsoft, everyone is investing billions of dollars, not only for quantum computing. It is another chapter. They are investing money for quantum education. the education of future solution. So we wanted to introduce it at the Muslim world. Leadership comes from true education. If you do not teach sciences, how you will get Ibn Sina, right? And after many years of struggle, we lost our education in science. That's why we talked about leadership. If I ask you a single one, what is the best quality of a leader?
Thinking skill.
One. Is there anyone?
Knowledge.
Okay, knowledge.
It's a creating approach to the existing ones and then thinking for the future.
Okay,
And
good
then
one.
thinking for the future is corely depends on the critiquing approach to the existing one.
Okay, good one.
Maybe visionary. He should have a vision.
Visionary.
Managerial quality.
Managerial quality, okay. Is there anyone? We would like to have more.
He didn't get what he wants, so you should contribute.
Who is
more.
the best leader?
For the op. Who is connected with the genuine connections. Confidence.
Confidence, genuine connection, show the path. Okay, I'm interacting.
Who
Yeah.
can critically judge what is right and what is need to be done?
Okay, good one. See, many qualities, right? I'm looking for another. Who is the best leader? Who can influence? Okay. Actors can influence, right? They're not leader. The true leadership is who can delegate, who can truly delegate. Delegation is the main job of a leader. And I saw many people, they are working, they are not delegating. So whenever you are giving responsibility to the nation, do it and show the result. You are the leader. And that will make more leaders. Delegation is the key of leadership whenever you distribute the job. Once a minister was a chief guest of our event, and I was looking for a bottle of water. Our top leader were just running to take the bottle. I asked him to stop. No, I will not take the bottle. Who is the head of the food team or who are the responsible for the water distribution? Call them. He said, no, I have no walkie-talkie. I said, no, it was the mistake. Still, you have to declare them. Who are you responsible for the food distribution? And they should provide me water, I will take it. I was just giving the farewell to the minister at that moment, okay? I didn't take the water. Then he ordered someone. They bought something to me and I took the water. So, responsibility is available. Inspiring quality is available. But delegation and taking the feedback result is important. What is the strategic leadership? Can anyone say? I would like to share 4 P's. There was a wedding program in a hotel, 5-star hotel, Intercontinental. Guests were there. They were coming one by one. A woman was sitting there. Everyone was just greeting her. Good evening. She said, okay, good evening. She couldn't stand. Even she has no eagerness to stand to show respect to others. One by one guests were coming. She was sitting there. People were asking, what is the problem of her? Why she is not standing? She has no respect. Then they were asking many people, is she a politician? Or is she the billionaire of the city? Or the most powerful family? Then one of the friend asked, okay, hey waiter, who is the woman sitting there with huge respect and gravity. He answered, "Oh, don't you know she is one of our most important guests? Recently she lost her 2 legs. And today we are celebrating her. At the event, you are the guest and she is the most important guest." What was the perception? At the beginning, they thought she is a woman with pride, maybe very wealthy, maybe politician, maybe some kind of negative perception came. But after learning about the accident, what is the perception? Positive. It is said that whenever you delegate people, you must have the perfect perception of the people. It is the leadership. If you do not have the perception, if you think negative or directly positive without understanding, you have no perception. Another thing is, whenever you are working as a leader, you have to have the process. Who made the electric bulb? Do you know? Alva Edison. Whenever the name comes to our mind, we think that maybe a single person worked. He failed several times, 1200 times, and then he was succeeded, right? No. He worked with a team. How many team members were there? Do you know? 30. 1200 times they failed. 30 people failed together. And they were succeeded. 30 people succeeded. Whose name is very famous? Leadership. Because he could delegate them. Have you got the point? So process is important. How leaders are working is important. Whenever I was visiting Malaysia, I was thinking, oh my God, they have developed the country better than us. I was just clicking them with my eyes. The discipline, the thing they have developed. Leadership must know how to delegate with perception, with the process. How many P's I said? 2. I would like to share 2 more P's. Then I would like to ask you questions. I'll take test. I have award. Okay. Award from Bangladesh. Okay. So, number 3 P is people. A student of Chittagong University came to me. Sir, I would like to be a volunteer of you. Okay? Come, work with me. Then suddenly I left Chittagong. I went to Dhaka for a long time. But I heard that he is sick. Okay? I told people, okay, take care of him. I will come to Chittagong and I'll talk with you people. Then I came to Chittagong. I took him to hospital. There was no guardian of him because he was a bachelor student, came from Sylhet, another city of Bangladesh. Then I admitted him to hospital. It was serious. And I was the nominee or something, guardian of the patient because he is bachelor student. That means hospital bills, responsibility, everything on me. Then after 2 or 3 days, I took him to my home, Chittagong. Then I was taking care of him, giving food and everything. Suddenly I got a lot of calls. His papa from Dubai, his uncles from London, Sylheti Londons, and aunts. Everyone was asking, in Chittagong, Sylheti language, there is a language, whose son you are. You are taking care of our son. we don't know you, you are not relatives. And as far as they know that he is a new volunteer of my team. Look, I'm just showing the example from my team. I took care of him. And at last, he was the national coordinator of English Olympiad.
Great.
He managed event of 85,000 students in 8 divisional cities. He was very poor in knowledge. His deliberation, speech quality was poor. He came from madrasa background. English was very poor. Do you know, he was the role maker of Bangladesh at the end. He was the deputy of Ali Riaz at last. Ali Riaz was the Constitution Reformers Committee chief, and the Zafri, the boy, was the assistant of him, without any BCS exam, without any government exam. And now he is leading an organization in USA. So see, I cared him, he came to be a leader.